The queen suddenly felt like eating instant noodles, but the problem was that music she was living in a 1,000-year-old era. The palace chefs had absolutely no idea what instant noodles were. They used their past experience to make beef noodle soup for the queen, but the queen immediately spat it out as soon as she took the first bite. Music. The soup was very bland and she didn't like the taste at all. Seeing this, the royal chef became very angry. He thought the queen was deliberately teasing him, so this time he made dry mixed noodles, music, without the soup. But the queen didn't even look at the bowl and threw her chopsticks. Now the chef's anger reached the seventh sky. Infuriated, he kneaded the dough very vigorously and stretched it with his hands to make long noodles. The queen tasted it only once and spat it out. After this, the cook prepared several other types of noodles, but Rani didn't like any of them. Finally, Rani decided to go into the kitchen and cook herself. No one there was sure if Rani would be able to make noodles. When she picked up a knife, the cooks thought she was just pretending. But the next moment, Rani chopped all the vegetables very finely, using her knife with great precision and speed. Everyone there was astonished. Then she wrapped the noodles around chopsticks and gave them a unique shape. The cook had never seen such a strange method in her life. Rani then fried them in hot oil in a pan until they turned golden. Finally, she prepared a special spice powder by mixing, grinding, and sifting various spices. Music. The cook still felt that Rani's masala could not be better than his, but as soon as she took a sip of the noodle soup, her spoon dropped to the ground in astonishment. The people around her asked the cook, "Does it taste so bad?" He didn't answer. Instead, he immediately picked up his chopsticks and began eating the noodles like crazy. After finishing the entire bowl, he burst into tears. He said it was the most delicious meal he had ever eaten, and that this was how instant noodles were made for the first time in the world. When the queen mother learned that the queen was a master cook and was constantly inventing new and unique recipes, she ordered the queen to create a dish that no one in the world had ever tasted before. The queen immediately decided to make music cheese porridge. She ordered the servants to bring milk from all the cows and sheep in the palace. Seeing this, the royal cook muttered softly and complained that the queen was wasting such precious milk. The queen interrupted him, saying that he had no idea how much the right ingredients music are needed to make good food. The queen poured the milk into a large copper vessel and began stirring slowly. She strictly instructed the servants to keep the heat low and controlled so that the milk music would not burn. When the milk began to thicken, the queen added the previously prepared potato dough. Seeing this music, the cook again taunted her for wasting such expensive milk by adding cheap potatoes. The queen retorted that her thinking music was outdated and she could not understand the unique combination of different ingredients. After this, she put red dates, lotus seeds, and sugar candy in the pot and let it cook. As soon as the queen lifted the lid, music, a creamy and wonderful aroma spread throughout the room. All those gathered had never seen such a strange and beautiful dish before. The milk had thickened and become silkenly smooth. The queen poured it onto a plate and sprinkled chopped parsley on top for garnish. The cook thought it was just a gimmick to cover up any flaws, but as soon as the queen put the first spoonful in her mouth, she just kept eating music. She was enamored with the taste, and he, overjoyed, gave the queen a huge reward.